So far in the video series with disability tax credits, we now know who can qualify for a credit, and we now know how to apply for the disability tax credit. What do you do once your approval has been completed? Of which will probably take about 8 weeks to hear any response from CRA. So you've now been approved. The first step that you need to do is look at the approval date. So CRA may actually retroactively approve you. So they may say you can be approved for the disability tax credit effective even 3, 4, 5 years ago. And if this is the case, the biggest thing that you need to be aware of is that you should receive a tax refund for all those years going back to however long they have approved you for. The other thing about the approval date is they'll give you an expiry date. So the expiry date will be noted on your letter, and when this occurs, your disability tax credit can no longer be used once you hit that expiry date, unless you reapply and go through the whole process again, and they extend the period for a longer time period into the future. So the biggest thing about the approval, if you are retroactively approved, you will at some point, and it usually takes about another 8 weeks, receive a tax refund directly deposited into your bank account, because CRA will automatically adjust your prior tax returns. They'll send out new notice of assessments, figure out what the tax refund would be, utilizing the credits, deposit to your bank account. Now, the next big thing to note, which we will have a follow-up video on just this topic, if there's no tax refund received, or if the person that has the disability tax credit approval does not have any income, there may be no refund. So it's a non-refundable tax credit, which means if you didn't pay tax in the past, you're not going to get the tax back in the future. So the next video will talk about situations where you may not be entitled to a refund, but you're able to actually transfer credits to another family member.